What is up, guys? Jeremy with Everything iDevice, and this is going to be an epic video of 30 of the best tweaks and Cydia apps for your iDevice. Now, I am showing you this on iOS 5.1.1 simply because a couple of these tweaks are not updated for iOS 6 yet, but most of them are. If you want to see a huge list of compatible iOS 6 tweaks, be sure to check the link down in the description. It also shows tweaks that work that are not in this video, pretty much anything that works on iOS 6. So be sure to check that link. And again, these are 30 of the best, in my opinion, tweaks in Cydia apps which you can have on your device. These are not ranked in any kind of order whatsoever. Also, this is just going to be a very brief overview of the tweaks and apps. I'm not going to get really in depth with them due to time constraints, so let's just jump into this. Coming in at number 30 is called iDevice. Now what this allows you to do is to set up an activation method to launch Google Voice Search with the Google Search app, which is a free app in the App Store, and you can basically use Google Voice Search like Siri. So this is a very cool tweak for anybody that does not have Siri, and I'll just show you real quick how it works. Show me a picture of Megan Fox.
Check out these pictures for Megan Fox.
Just like that. Extremely simple tweak, but very useful. The next tweak is called Auto Protect. Now this is one of my favorite tweaks. What it allows you to do is to put in Wi-Fi networks, and when you're connected to that network, if you have your device passcode locked, you won't have to enter in the passcode. You'll bypass it when you're connected to your, say, your home Wi-Fi. So when you're at home, you won't have to put in your passcode, but as soon as you leave your house and you disconnect from that Wi-Fi, your passcode will be active again and you will have to put in your passcode. Very cool tweak. Again, it's called Auto Protect. The next tweak is called Notificator. This is a really awesome tweak because what it allows you to do is to set up notification banners for different events on your device, like 3G. If you lose 3G and you go to Edge, you'll get a banner notification letting you know that. Also application events, power events. You can also set up a notification for when your device is fully charged. Very cool. I'll just give you a little quick demo here with the Wi-Fi. I'll go ahead and toggle on my Wi-Fi, and then there you go. As you can see, it says iPhone Wi-Fi on. And again, this tweak is called Notificator. Coming in at number 27 is a tweak that always ends up in my top 10 list usually, and it's called Barrel. I'm sure most of you know of Barrel. It's animated page scrolling effects, as you can see. That is curl and roll away, and there's a ton of other animations. I can just go ahead and go into the settings panel for Barrel real quick. That was curl and roll away, and let's take a look at cube outside real quick. So there's cube outside. As you can see, it definitely does look different. And again, that's called Barrel. The next tweak is called Browser Chooser. If you're a fan of Chrome and you don't like Safari, this is definitely a cool tweak. It allows you to use Chrome for all the clickable links or anything that would open in Safari. Normally it'll open up in whatever browser you choose, basically. It's not just limited to Chrome. There's also, different kind of browsers you can download from the App Store. Very simple tweak, but if you use Chrome all the time like I do, you don't like Safari, this is a must-have tweak. Again, it's called Browser Chooser. Coming in at number 25 is a very cool tweak called Torch. As you can see, it adds just a little tiny electricity kind of icon right below the time there. This is compatible with Forecast and also Clockify, and also it does work on just a normal lock screen clock. And it's just a little toggle for your flash, so you can use it as a flashlight right from your lock screen. Very useful tweak. Again, that's called Torch. Coming in at number 24 is called NC Colors, and it allows you to make your notification center semi-transparent, change the background of it, and also add the really cool blur effect, which you can see. I really like this tweak. It's extremely simple. Again, it's called NC Colors. The next tweak is called Nitrous. Now, what this does is it allows Safari, for example, it allows it to run Nitro JavaScript, which basically makes Safari run about 3 times faster. Now, obviously, I don't have enough time in this video to run some tests to prove it, but it really does. You'll notice a huge difference, and it's not just with Safari, it's a bunch of other applications. As you can see right here, Nitrous is enabled for all apps. Very cool tweak. Again, that's called Nitrous. Coming in at number 22 is an application called Bridge. Now, this allows you to transfer downloaded music into your actual music application. Bridge itself does not download the music. You'll need like Safari Download Manager, or I believe there's a download manager for Chrome or Pandora Download or something like that, where you can download the music, and then Bridge just simply bridges it over to your music app. You cannot rip it off of your iDevice onto your computer into iTunes. Just an FYI, that does not work. That's basically all it does. Again, it's called Bridge. The next tweak is called Zeppelin. Now this is a tweak I've done a lot of coverage on. I actually have a top 20 Zeppelin pack video. I'll leave the link down in the description if you guys want to check that out. It basically allows you to change your carrier logo to just tons of different logos, whatever you can think of. There's tons of packs for Zeppelin. As you can see, I just have the Apple logo. You can also get like almost anything you can think of, car logos or video game logos, anything like that. Again, it's called Zeppelin. Coming in at number 20 is called Swipe Selection. This is something I can guarantee you'll get a lot of functionality out of. Instead of using your finger and using the stupid magnifying glass method of going back and editing text in whatever it might be, you can actually just swipe on your keyboard and it will move the indicator over. As you can see, I'm scrolling it over to the left just like so. Very simple, but it works great, and I hate using the magnifying glass unless I'm, trying to pinpoint something on a web page or something, but for text messaging or notes or something like that, swipe selection is awesome. Coming in at number 19 is called Fold Music. This allows you to make playlists and albums in a folder on your Springboard. So right here is A Day to Remember. As you can see, it's pretty much a folder containing the 2 songs that I have, but if you had the whole CD, it would display it. You can just click on the song to play it. You have a play pause button, and then you also do have a volume slider with that as well. Very cool tweak. Again, that's called Fold Music. Coming in at number 18 is another application called Beta Font. This allows you to change all of the fonts on your device to any kind of font you can think of. All of the fonts are free. There's probably at least 600 of them in Cydia. They're all free. Beta Font itself is free. And you can also change, for like the lock screen, you could have that be a different font from the font that's on your Springboard. Very cool app. Again, that's called Beta Font. And just in case if you're wondering, the font I am using is called Boxy Font. Again, the information on that will be down in the description, of course. Coming in at number 17 is the best way you can end all of your multitasking applications. It's called Swipe Away. All you got to do is swipe up or down on your multitasking applications and it will end them all, or individual from multitasking. And there you go, just swipe them away. Coming in at number 16 is called ProTube 2. Another tweak I'm not going to have time to show you really, but it allows you to download YouTube videos and have kind of like a download manager within the new YouTube app that's found in the App Store. So you can download YouTube videos, you can transfer them to your camera roll, you can put them on your computer, whatever you want to do. Very cool tweak for like iPod touches that wouldn't have cellular data if you wanted to download videos and watch them on a trip or something. Again, that's called ProTube 2. Coming in at number 15 is an app that any advanced jailbreaker should have if you're into theming or changing any kind of files on your device. iFile is the app to have. It allows you to browse your entire iDevice's file systems. Very useful, like I said, for theming or lock screens and stuff like that. Again, that's called iFile. Coming in at number 14 is called Now Listening. Very cool music tweak. This works with your music app, Spotify, Pandora, almost any app that allows you to listen to music. And when you're listening to a track, and let's say it switches to the next track, you will get a banner notification showing information about the next track, just like so. And again, that is called Now Listening. Coming in at number 12 is yet another application that any jailbreaker should have. It's called iCleaner. This will clean your iDevice of all the junk that it accumulates from jailbreaking and theming. This basically will save you from having to restore your device. It will speed it up quite a bit, and you will free up a lot of space with iCleaner. Great application. I would highly recommend it. Coming in at number 11 is for anybody that does not like using the numbers for a passcode lock. This is called Stride, and it allows you to have a drawn password. I'll show you what I mean. Just go ahead and slide to unlock, and then I'll draw my password just like so. And you can draw anything you want. Very cool tweak. Again, that's called Stride. Coming in at number 10 is called Forecast, another lock screen tweak right there. This runs off of your weather apps, whatever's set for the first, location within your weather app will be displayed up at the top here, along with the time and date, just like normal. And the cool part is you get your 6-day forecast if you scroll over like that. Very useful tweak. Again, that's called Forecast. Coming in at number 9 is called Deck. It's kind of like a really cool control panel. You do have lots of options like toggles, like SB settings. You can change brightnesses. You have shortcuts to different power options, music options, photo options. You can configure this any kind of way you want. You can have it on the right or the left, whatever you'd like. Very cool tweak. Again, that's called Deck. Coming in at number 8 is my favorite alternative switcher, and it's called Arrow. There's a ton of different kind of themes you can use with this. I wouldn't say themes, but like layouts. This is just called the wheel. You can have alternative wheel, which is on top. Let's just go into the settings here real quick, and I'll show you Arrow. So that was the wheel. You can have rotary, cylinder, time machine, cover flow. So that's cover flow. Just a really cool looking alternative switcher. You can also change the background of it. You can make it transparent so that it doesn't have its own background. So we can do overlay mode, where it will just overlay like the Springboard, just like that. As you see, it dims. Very, very cool switcher tweak. Again, that's called Arrow. The next tweak on this list is called IntelliScreen X. I could probably spend a 10-minute video on this explaining how it works, but it's an awesome notification center tweak. So right here, this is part of IntelliScreen X. It's called the ISX ticker. As you can see, it's got a clock and stuff. If I scroll to the right, you can access your mail, your email. Scroll again, you can access your Facebook feed. You can actually post statuses to Facebook, also like and comment on other posts. Also, you do have your Twitter feed right there. You can do retweets and anything you can think of with Twitter. And then also you do have an RSS feed. There's a ton of settings to this tweak. You can change all the colors. You can enable and disable different things. And the best part about IntelliScreen X is you can access all of this from your lock screen. Very cool. Coming in at number 6 is called Fast Lock, which gives you a lot of really cool shortcuts right on your lock screen. As you can see right there, you can place a call, send a message, send an email. You can tweet right from your lock screen, add a contact, add a note, set an alarm, and also there's take a photo, which is kind of pointless now that there's the camera grabber, but it's still a very cool tweak nonetheless. And again, that's called Fast Lock. Coming in at number 5 is probably the most used tweak I have on my device. This tweak is awesome. It allows you to bring up your switcher by swiping up. We can go ahead and launch an application. You can close the app by swiping up. Now let's go ahead and let's open up settings again. Within an app, you can bring up the switcher, just like so. And then you can also multitask between applications by swiping left or right, just like that. There's a ton of different configurable settings with it. And again, it's called Zephyr. Coming in at number 4 is called Camera Tweak. This is actually a very new tweak. This one does work with iOS 6 for sure. It gives you really awesome options with your camera. I'm not going to go and show it all just because it'll take too much time, but you can have time lapse, you can have a timer, you can change the focus and the exposure points. You can also film or shoot video in different qualities. You don't have to be restricted to 1080 or 720. You can do 360 and stuff like that. You can change the aspect ratio of videos. Very useful and very cool tweak. Again, that's called Camera Tweak. Coming in at number 3 is called Dashboard X. This allows you to put notification center widgets right on your Springboard. And I'll just do one for example real quick. We'll go ahead and add the weather to this Springboard right here. So weather widget, just go ahead and click it, and then you can have it interact or auto center, replace background, whatever you want to toggle on or off. I'm going to go ahead and add the widget, and then you can place it anywhere on your Springboard that you want, even over applications like so. Very awesome tweak. Again, that's called Dashboard X. Coming in at number 2 is called NC Settings. This is actually a notification center widget. It's like a watered down version of SB Settings. I like it because it's so simplistic, and you do have all of the main system toggles like Wi-Fi, volume, brightness, orientation lock, location services, 3G, vibration, your ringer. You have power options, you have private browsing options, Bluetooth, airplane, list goes on and on. Again, that's called NC Settings. And finally, coming in at number 1 is Springtomize 2. I'm sure most of you have heard of this tweak. There's so much you can do with it that I'm not even going to open up its settings. You can basically resize your app icons. You can hide the icon labels. You can change the rows of your icons. You can change colors of the notification center. You can hide the lock screen clock. There is so much you can do with Springtomize 2. It's my favorite tweak on my device just because of the wide variety of different stuff it can do. Again, that's called Springtomize 2. So there is 30 of my favorite Cydia tweaks and apps. Again, all the information about this video will be down in the link in the description, along with that iOS 6 compatible tweaks list. Be sure to check that out, guys. Also, if you would like and favorite this video, that does help me out a lot. If you have any questions, just go ahead and comment down in the comments section. And if you want to see more awesome tutorials like this, be sure to click that subscribe button. Thanks for watching, guys. This has been Jeremy with Everything iDevice, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.